Yo, what's up, everybody? What it do? Welcome back if you've been checking it out. Man, I super duper appreciate you. I'm Dick. This is Dictate the Day. And I got some stuff I want to show you today. I want to talk about it. Some of it's got me kind of freaked out to where I can't stop thinking about it. I keep seeing these images. But let's get into it, shall we? You know how I like to do things. I like to set the vibe, the tone, all the good. Let's get it. It's Friday. Oh, yeah. Hydrate. It's going to be a good one, y'all. It's going to be a good one. Yes, the video, but the day. You know, Dick's in here trying to take the day. I just got a good feeling. That's all it is. Your neighborhood shirtless savage is coming to you live. You know why I say live. I don't edit. No edits. Okay. Yeah, the videos, my clips today are kind of sporadic. Much like my thought process. But a couple of these, man, I really want some engagement on these because they're just so thought-provoking for myself that I'm in a quandary. And I've done some research, and you know what? Enough. Let's just get into it. Let me show you this first one. This is crazy. I don't know if this is legit. It's, you see that? Something in the clouds. It almost looks like one of the dudes from Daft Punk. That's the first thing. I was like, what is this? Yeah. Man, all right, check it out. I'm going to play it. Let me start it. This is the middle band style.
On video. Taking a video.
Supposedly this happened on August the 11th, 2025.
Those like
Watch me play back up.
What is going on? Do you see that?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Video recorder.
I can't tell if I can see it moving.
See?
Oh, and then it starts dipping down. Explain that. What? It kind of looks like, I mean, I don't know, like almost a scuba diving style jacket with like a giant cooking pot on top of the head of what looks to be possibly a person. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's just go to the next one. Let's keep it rolling. I'm trying to get this weekend underway. Ooh, yeah. It's going to be a good one.
The Greta Treaty, so spooky, so creepy.
Okay.
A treaty made between President Dwight Eisenhower with aliens.
Yeah, okay.
The theory is there's two different types of aliens that came to meet with Eisenhower. The Nordics, tall, pale, beautiful-looking, human-like aliens. They offered Eisenhower they would speed up the technology to where there wouldn't be any more diseases, world peace, clean energy, in exchange for disarming your nuclear warheads.
Oh, that seems
Getting rid of them.
reasonable.
Then after that, these other aliens appeared, and they were the Greys, and they offered war just to the United States. We'll give you advancements in technology, weaponry. You'll be the #1 powerhouse in the world. In exchange, you let us experiment on humans. And that's what they ended up agreeing with. The crazy thing is, it was actually reported in the newspaper that President Eisenhower died because he was missing. They're saying that he was actually at this Air Force Base meeting, but the cover story was that he had a chipped tooth and had to get emergency dental work. But there's no records of him going to the dentist or getting this dental work. It all sounds
like
super
somebody
weird.
used their imagination.
The Greta Treaty.
Shout out to Ninjas or Butterflies. Today's Friday. They just released an episode. I believe I haven't checked it out. I've been a little busy this morning. Yeah. You know, I have some other videos, clips on here of the Senator, Congresswoman Luna talking about the interdimensional beings. And my thought process on this goes right to like the different flavors of aliens. Like, you know, they talked about the Greys, and then like the Nordics, the tall, blonde, whatever. You got the Anunnaki, the interdimensional. Man. And what are the interdimensional, right? Some people think they're angels and demons. I just, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I think it's amazing, shocking, strange. Not that I'm talking about it, because I talk about this stuff all the time. But that it's just, everyone is kind of on the same, even, nobody's really tripping. Man, I feel like we should be tripping a little bit, right? At least, you know. Because I don't know. I don't know. I feel like if this treaty was legit, though, like if this was true, this is all entertainment, of course. Man, you think they would bargain for more? I just, you know? Or tell them, no, we're taking it. That probably wouldn't work out well, though. All right. Let's just keep on rolling. I'm excited for some of these clips coming up because I need help figuring this out.
Every night, his dog would bark at something, but he could never figure out what it was. Until one night when his camera caught this.
Oh my god.
It just completely disappeared.
F, mate. Mate, these videos are good today, let me tell you, fearsome. Top 5.
An eerie, unknown figure emerged from the darkness and quickly darted across the
Look at his eyes!
Yeah, the eyes are
yard. But as it continued to run, it seemed to disappear.
Mate, that's a fucking alien, man. I'm telling you, that's an alien.
Or something.
Quickly darted across the yard. But as it continued to run, it seemed to disappear completely. Whatever this was, the dog intently watched it the entire time. And just before this figure came into view, the property owner can actually be seen with a flashlight, searching for whoever might be outside. So was this a ghost, or just a creepy guy that likes to jog at midnight?
Disappear? And vanish in mid-air, whatever, mate. You know what I mean? Right? That's a 9-foot shadow alien, glitching.
Every night, his dog would bark at...
Yeah, is that one of the strange interdimensional things? I studied this. I tried to find the original clip too. I just found a bunch of people reacting to it. Shout out Casper Side too. I love this guy. I love his delivery. I love his personality. Yes, thank you, Casper Side. But I was noticing, I guess there's maybe a porch light or something. And then, of course, as the video gets to the end, you see kind of what they're saying, the property owner with a flashlight. But there appears to be light that is being blocked out by whatever that figure is. I don't know. Man, maybe it's just some kind of crazy camera glitch. But the eyes glowing? I don't know. Let's keep it rolling, y'all. It's Friday. Roll up.
They now have the ability to create.
Okay. Watch this. I know, this is weird. There's... it's so funny. There was a dude reacting to the original video. I think that guy's down at the bottom. And then these two other guys from the Toilet Time Media, love those guys too, reacting to him reacting, and I am reacting to all of it. Yeah, it's a crazy world we live in. I love it though. Let's go. And I got a point to make when this is finished, and maybe we'll see eye to eye. Let's go.
These AI avatars to respond to live chats, and nobody could tell that they were fake. Is this real chat?
People just made $7 million in one day. These AI avatars sold products to 13 million viewers without a single human being present on the stream. This isn't science fiction anymore. Luo Yonghao, a famous Chinese seller, created an AI version of himself that hosted a 6-hour shopping live stream. The avatar looked real, sounded real, and sold like crazy. The technology behind this is mind-blowing. Baidu pre-generated 8,000 different gestures so the avatar could move naturally. They also fed it 13,000 product descriptions for perfect sales accuracy. But here's what makes this terrifying. The AI avatars were taking live questions from viewers and responding in real time. People were buying from robots thinking they were humans. This live stream made more money than most of Luo's human streams. $7.6 million in 6 hours proves that AI can sell better than people when it has the right data. We're watching the birth of digital salespeople who never get tired, never make mistakes, and can work 24/7. The future of commerce just got very weird.
Are people going to continue pretending that this is not reality? We can actually respond to live chat in real time. They now have the ability to create these AI avatars to respond.
The ability of, man, I don't even know how to put this into words. I'm not even going to try. But I feel like, and I was speaking to a young lady yesterday at the e-cig spot, and she subscribed. Appreciate ya. Much love, for real, for much love, much love. She's one of my newest subscribers. Hail to the yeah, y'all. I'm almost 109 subscribers. Ooh, I know, it's not that big a deal, but it is to me, and I appreciate it. But I feel like the interaction I'm giving, my 109 subscribers and people who just check it out and just whatever, I feel like that in itself, because I'm a real person, is going to be a commodity. Not real soon, but soon enough, okay? So if you're worried about technology and AI and everything taking over, I feel like just talking to a camera, it's one of the reasons I'm doing this. It's going to be a thing. People are going to crave real live eyeballs and, interaction. Because like they were saying, this AI model, whatever this is, they're able to answer you back in the chat. Just like those little chats you get on any websites. Like, hey, if you have a question, ask Bob. He's our AI assistant. Yeah, it's going to be real hard to tell what's real. It already is hard to tell, but it's going to be impossible in the future. So I feel like this, in some way, shape, or form, is going to be successful just because it's real. All right? That's it. That's my thoughts, y'all. $7.6 million in a day. All right, let's keep it going. Here we go. Happy Friday.
I've never seen a video that clear before, dude.
I believe the Instagram page from his Chaos Factory.
Watch
Chaos
this.
_factory.
Real quick, before we get into this, I just want to add to what about, let's say the government did create a spherical flying machine like that. That would explain why it's getting the government export. You know what I mean?
So these, based on my limited aviation, I would say you're looking at F-22s or F-35s escorting. So you're talking about top-of-the-line jets.
Oh, yeah, like military jets.
Yeah, high-end, what we would use if the fan hit right now. So
Let me tell you, sorry to interrupt, why those are legit. If the video is real, entertainment, I don't know. Make your own decisions there. Come to your own conclusions. Couple things. If the U.S. powers that be said, hey, we got this unknown flying thing, we got to check it out, they're not going to send the old technology out after them. And if this whatever's flying belongs to them, they're not going to escort it with the old school, Top Gun style jets they're gonna send, you know. That's all. Here we go. Sorry.
Let's play the footy here.
Bro, what? Dude, no way.
Hell nah, bro.
No way, bro.
I wish it was
That's
long.
like, I mean, you've seen it look like there's a circle in the middle of it.
Yeah.
But look at all of them.
Dude, that's like the clearest one. I've never seen a video that clear before, dude.
And the way it's filmed, the angles and everything to me scream real.
I've never seen a video that clear before, dude. That's like the
middle of it.
Yeah.
There's a circle.
Hey, bro. No, what? Dude, no.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. Put in the comments if you know, or maybe if you can send me a link to the original. Yeah, because I just kept on finding kind of the same. All right, let's roll on. Oh, damn. Here it is. Okay. This thing is so freaky. I was afraid to put it. I was thinking about thumbnails and stuff for the video. What is this? Dude. Entertainment purposes only, but this is supposed to be real. Okay. I've only seen it through like my phone and the computer and stuff. I have not seen one of these in person, but it's got me a little freaked out. Where I live, I see about, I don't know, 4 to 8 bunny rabbits a day. They live all around my spot. They're everywhere. They're digging little holes in my yard. Their little turds are everywhere. Okay, watch this. Yeah, I got another one, y'all. Let's just let this roll again. Dude. It looks like if, you know, some Disney bunny rabbit movie got involved with the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, man. Or The Last of Us with all this stuff growing. I've spent, I don't know, over an hour doing research on this. These little conejitos, these bunnies that are suffering from this strange bacteria. They said it's like a papilloma style virus. You're not supposed to touch them, but they said humans can't be affected, but don't touch them. Oh, I ain't touching it. You ain't got to worry about that. Ooh, man. I don't want to touch it with a stick. Man. What is that? You seen that yet? What is that? This has been out for probably 3 to 4 days, I think. And from what I understand, it was around, they discovered it in the 1930s, but it never has presented like this before. Oh, dude. This is where the zombies come from, or the monsters, or whatever. It all starts with the rabbits, and then it gets into humans or something. I don't know, bro, but it is perfect horror movie setup. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I got another one. Prepare yourself. It's not right after this. I thought I'd give us a breather. Okay.
In 2007, the Korean AI...
I've seen this. Okay, and you've probably seen this too. I don't necessarily think it's real. Okay? As the kids say, I think this is cap. I think this is possible AI creating the image. Although they're saying it's AI trying to become a physical form and escape. Where did it get all that? Watch.
AI prototype known as Hani attempted to manifest itself physically, resulting in a hybrid biological amalgam that tried to escape from the servers.
My question is, what's all that? What's all this material made out of? Because it looks like flesh and, organic. What is that? Just the covering from the electrical wires that it was able to melt together and give on? What? Another perfect horror movie setup. Let's go.
These are the only security camera images that captured it before its escape. In 2007, the Korean AI prototype known as Hani attempted to manifest itself physically, resulting in a hybrid biological amalgam that tried to escape from the servers. These are the only security camera images that captured it before its escape. In 2007...
You know what's crazy about this? I'm going to see if I can... Let's see if I can... This is... I'm no expert on telling you if footage is real or not. But as soon as I unpause it, you'll see that this thing AI is good about this, though, creating images that look legit. Has a shadow on the floor.
Hybrid biological
it's got a
amalgam
shadow.
that tried to escape from the servers. These are the only security camera images that captured it before its escape. In 2007,
All right. All right. What? Damn. All right. Let's keep it rolling, shall we? Mm-hmm.
So dig this. The director of the Pentagon's UFO investigation office has now gone on record describing two specific types of unidentified objects reported to. So in a recent interview with astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, Aero director John Kozlowski, he confirmed that among the reports his office receives are accounts of triangular crafts hovering in place roughly the size of a Toyota Prius.
It's pretty big.
And sightings of glowing spherical objects. Check this out.
As an example of a couple of those cases that merit further analysis that are helping us refine our hypotheses, there are a few triangles that have been seen by local law enforcement.
These are glowing triangles in the sky.
In this case, very, very black triangle, triangular prism. So it looks like a pie slice, hovering about the size of a Prius, about 40 to 60 meters away. So as the officer was driving up to investigate underneath a glowing orb, which I'll get to those in a second. Right?
I am so afraid right now. Are we? I want a bunker. Can I get a bunker for Christmas?
I'm worried enough about the damn triangle. Not
Floating orbs.
Okay. All right. Now I'm scared. Okay, go.
He slammed on his brakes, and this thing the size of a Prius, blacker than black, reared up 45 degrees and then shot up into the sky faster than anything he'd ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And as it was leaving his sight, it shot out red and blue fireworks, flares, so bright it lit up the inside of his vehicle. He didn't see any propulsion, no wind, didn't hear anything over the sound of his own vehicle.
And you have more than one of these sightings.
So these remarks are notable because they represent a direct acknowledgement from the official leading the Department of Defense's UAP investigations, describing the shapes and characteristics of the objects that are under review. There were, of course, no conclusions offered about their origin. The descriptions do align with patterns seen in military and civilian reports for decades. So the question now is whether further investigation into these will bring any clarity for us, as the public, or do they just remain part of the mystery? Let me know.
Shout out hallucination hippies. Such a good, I like the angle he takes on everything and keeping his mind open and just giving the information. Yeah, so that guy in the suit there, I'm reading the description on the video. It says triangles the size of a Prius and glowing orbs. The Aero director John Krasinski, head of the Pentagon's UFO, whatever, is telling us that, somebody witnessed all these things. There was a previous video that Hallucination Hippies put out about, I think he used the word curated. I like that word. I use it too much. Disclosure. And so they're like, in other words, cherry picking what they let us see that they have discovered. I always think about traditional sleight of hand style magic. If the head magician is showing you to look over here, look at all this craziness that I can do or that we found or whatever, it's because he doesn't want you to see him preparing the next portion of the trick. That's all I'm saying. Entertainment purposes only. Here we go.
A strange child's voice.
I had to do this one. I know I did another Casper site earlier, but like I said, I love this guy. Okay. I am a very big practitioner of, I've said it before, head on a swivel, always staying aware. I always tell my family, check your six. That just means look behind you, no matter what you're doing, especially if you're out moving around in public, always give it a little, just to make sure, I had to say that because this video makes me so uncomfortable, because you're going to see an aspect of this video where this dude, who knows if this is real, because I don't, but watch this. Jesus.
can be heard, and then a dark shadow figure can be seen sticking out of the bathroom.
Mate, that's a really weird ass shadow figure. I've got to be honest
right
with you.
here.
It's a really weird ass shadow figure. It's a shadow bastard.
But when he goes to check, he hears a strange whisper. And in the end, there's nobody there. Creeped out, he just decides to up and leave the place.
Estoy acá en la casa de mi hijo, acá el campo. Bueno, acá se ve un patio, pero es todo campo. Y me senté 2 segundos acá y... ¿Lo ven?
You see it?
Oh, I see it.
Hace unos segundos se está asomando algo y...
A few seconds ago, somebody was peeking out.
Yo veo... ¿Ven? ¿Lo ven? ¿Se ve?
Oh, there you are!
¿Ven?
Okay, stop, Ben, stop fucking talking!
Hace unos segundos se está asomando algo y... Yo veo... ¿Ven? ¿Lo ven? ¿Se ve? ¿Ven? Hey! Hey!
Okay, right there, you hear the voice of what appears to be a child whispering. And then, wherever that shadow figure just was, this dude turns his back to it to look in the other room. You don't want to do that. You don't. I don't know if the guy that's filming this is fearless or just completely oblivious to his own safe well-being. Oh, it drives me nuts.
Did he say, hey, Dad?
I think he did.
All of a sudden he went from Espanol to bloody Ingles, mate.
Watch him turn his back.
Hey!
You need to turn around, fool. Turn around.
No veo nada, la puta que lo remí parió.
Mate, there's no one in there.
Puta madre.
Puta madre.
Puta madre.
Me doy vuelta todo alrededor, no hay nada,
Look behind the bloody door.
Right.
La casa estaba abandonada porque dejamos todas las cosas ahí, pero... Se escucha algo.
Oh, God! Having a full-on fucking conversation with him, mate.
A strange child's voice.
No pinche manches way. Oh, nah, I'm good. God. Ooh, yeah, whatever this place is, I'm staying out of there. Okay, next.
So if you guys haven't seen this online yet...
We're back to the rabbits. Oh, the conejito creatures. Conejito is how you say rabbit, Espanol. Oh. Rabbits with tentacle-like growth around head, mouth, spotted in neighborhood. Ooh. My question is whatever disease, bacteria, whatever this is, it's on them. I'm assuming it's in them, and, you know, they poop and pee. It's all over my front yard. I'm not saying my rabbits have what these rabbits have. God, I hope not. But wouldn't that, I mean, oh, man. Okay, watch.
Yeah, you're lucky, but I'm about to ruin your day. Rabbits in Fort Collins, Colorado have been growing these tentacles out of their faces like the movie The Last of Us.
Yeah.
And it's leaving scientists confused because they've never seen this before, and the best they could do is describe it as black tentacle-like protrusions coming from their heads. And it's only been going on for the last few days. They say the condition is not dangerous to humans or pets, but they urge people not to touch them and avoid them in general. Which means they don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
Some wildlife officials claim it's a virus that causes this, and they say if it is that virus, then there's no cure. It'll end up just taking over the rabbit's face until it can't eat or drink anymore, which is sad. Since this is so new, I guess some scientists are collecting rabbits and studying them to see what it really is.
Probably a
so
good
I guess
idea.
more information will come out soon, and I'll keep you updated. But if you live in Fort Collins, Colorado area.
That picture,
Have you
man.
seen these? So if you
With
guys
the
haven't
eye?
seen this
Ugh.
online yet, you're lucky, but I'm about to ruin your day.
Why does it have to be so freaky looking? I can't stop looking at it. Man, I found this stuff, I don't know, maybe last night, maybe day before. But as soon as I woke up this morning, this picture was all I could. Oh, why's it gotta be so freaky looking? Oh my goodness. Yeah, alright, don't stay away from the rabbits, everybody. Just all rabbits, avoid. I will.
It's like one of the best UFO photos I've ever seen.
I don't think I've heard of this at all.
Watch
the whole
this.
book is about one photo. Unclassified, the story of
That's the photo there.
This is that had to be like a rendering because that's a definitive saucer with a top cap, like sports model.
But then at the end, he gets into like the actual photo and there's like, you know, ran it through a bunch of different tests and it has all the test results here, even like down to the pixels.
I have never heard of this photo.
It's a wild photo,
what the
dude.
heck? And this was taken by Gemini 11.
Yep. And that was the other paper that they released, but you can find certain things that like leaked through on the copy that tie into the initial photo. So it is one of those really, really wild ones. It's like one of the best UFO photos I've ever seen.
Don't know how I've never heard of this. Have any of the astronauts spoken on or given testimony about the image?
You know what? I don't think so, but I haven't read this entire thing. I don't know enough about it, but the photo itself intrigued me. As you can tell, like, I mean, it's an impressive photo.
That's wicked cool.
It's like one of the best UFO.
Out of all the stuff that I look at, I've never seen that one either. But I don't know. You know, let me see if I can find that image where they show all the lights. Okay. When I unpause this, you'll see these series of little lights inside. I was like, are those people standing or entities, aliens, entertainment? Like, is there a light on the inside of the ship and there's a bunch of people standing looking out the windows and that light is being... I don't know. Check it out. Let's look real quick.
The actual photo and there's like, you know, ran it through a bunch of different tests and it has all the test results here, even like down to...
I say that because they're not super uniform. Some are a little bit more light than others, and I don't know. Put in the comments. Dare you. Oh, speaking of comments, I think I got my first hater. I love it. We'll talk about it when we're finished. Here we go.
I think it is interesting that there are so many billionaires that are building bunkers. Like we talked about it last week about Zuckerberg. But then I found out that in New Zealand, there's 14 other billionaire bunkers. And Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, was having conversation with this guy named Douglas Rushkoff. And he was talking with 5 other billionaires about building underground bunkers. So clearly there's a whole collusion of billionaires that have some kind of concern. They know something that they want to build this. We have the Bitcoin ETF propagating. We have over our head looming the possibility of the Fed dropping the Federal Reserve currency, so the digital dollar, but we don't know when. And then we have all these billionaires and technological billionaires building underground bunkers like they know something. The new triangulation of the New World Order. New Zealand, Hawaii, Antarctica. You know, I didn't think about it until I read this. It's 2,000 kilometers away from Australia. And the next closest landmass is Hawaii. And then the next closest landmass is Antarctica. It's so obscure.
I wonder if it's like the new Epstein's Island.
I think it is interesting that...
Okay. I think it was last night. My wife and I watched on, I think it was Hulu, this movie that I found from me doing these clips. It's called Survive. I think it's a Euro flick, so there's some of the, the dialogue is in French, and then the majority of the movie's in English. So I'm assuming they are doing that to let us know this family is on a boat. I'm not going to spoil alert. It's old too. I think it's from last year sometime. The reason they give us that language differential is, I think, because this family that is on this boat, and maybe the water's off of France or something, and that's what they're alluding to. But it's a movie, the first one I've ever seen about the pole shift and what potentially could happen. Everything from, the waters going elsewhere. It was pretty good. I mean, it could have been better, but, whatever. At least we're getting some type of information like that. And then when I saw this, I thought about it. And then I realized, because they said there's 14 millionaires/billionaires that are building bunkers in New Zealand. After I cash in my Mega Millions ticket tonight, I will be the 15th. Let's go. I mean, check out that movie Survive, though. Entertainment, for fun. And then do a little research on the pole shift and Adam and Eve, Chan Thomas, and oh man, yeah. Have fun with that one. Here we go. Rolling.
So the truth is slowly coming out. United States Representative Anna Paulina Luna says she's seen evidence that there are interdimensional beings. For you. She said that she's seen evidence that there are aliens, interdimensional beings, living and breathing. Oh, you don't believe me, right? Look at this shit. Listen closely.
I can also tell you, and this might sound crazy, but based on our investigations and stuff that we've seen, okay, there is definitely something that I think would rival what we know currently with physics and a tech that potentially is out there that we don't have the ability to reproduce.
You heard that?
Because it would basically be like dropping a cell phone right off back during the time of maybe cavemans. So like we just don't have the tech to develop it yet.
She just said that there is a tech out there that we don't have the ability to produce. And just like most people will say when they're given information about these beings, they'll say that they're way more advanced than us. And you heard what she just said. Listen to the rest. Listen to this.
Understanding of physics. What specifically are you saying? Like,
listen.
What happened?
To I guess break it down in simple terms is that I think that some of the tech that exists, that whatever these things have, these energy things have.
What do you mean things?
Yeah,
energy
they call them interdimensional beings.
You hear that?
I think that they can actually operate through the time spaces that we currently have.
You hear that?
And that's not something that I came up with on my own. That's based on stuff that we've seen. That's based on information that we've been told. And then also too, I think that there's this historical aspect of, this gets into the deeper theories and concepts of religion.
Now I want you to tell me what she was trying to say there. In but so many words, she was saying that those things, interdimensional beings, are actually here. We just can't see them. And that's a rabbit hole that we need to jump down. Because if they're here and we can't see them, why can't we see them? But then you remember that they say that humans can only see 4% of what's in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, what's in front of you? What's really here?
They're right here, y'all. Sitting with
Shit
me.
is crazy. And it get deep. They're not going to be able to lie much longer. The truth is coming out. Pay attention. So the truth is slow.
That's the last one. But here's what I was. This is something that's been, I don't know, creeping up in my mind lately. They call it the alien disclosure and all that stuff. Entertainment purposes only. I have this weird conflict in my head when we refer to aliens, because you're thinking outer space. Maybe that's just because that's the information that I have received over, my life. And then they say aliens, and then they automatically say these aliens are interdimensional. Well, interdimensional, from my understanding, is like he's saying, Mr. Money Bates, Expensive Taste, check it out, good channel, that they're here already, which would make it impossible to be an alien, because alien means from some outside, like they're from somewhere else. So is an interdimensional being an actual alien, or do we need a different title for whatever? We can't categorize them as an alien if it's interdimensional and it's here already because it's not from some, I don't know, just thinking out loud. I don't know. If you got some thoughts, put it in the comments. All right, y'all. It's Friday. It's a little bit afternoon. I'm going to get this whole day taken. Join me in my endeavor. Dictate the day. We can do it together. Oh, hey, that rhymed. That's not bad. Okay, couple things. Super stoked about said UFC this weekend. And I know I'm blending genres because I'm talking crazy conspiracy TikTok / alien / rabbit horror faces. But it's whatever. Okay, this is what Dick talks about. Super stoked about the UFC this weekend. And I did a video picking said fighters who I think are going to win and why and all that. I try to do it for all the big pay-per-view shows. But I got a comment on that video. I only have like 2 or 3. It's whatever. But I can't remember this dude's name or what he goes by on his YouTubes, but he was like, if you want people to take you seriously, put a shirt on. No, I ain't doing it. I let him know in the comments like, yo, man, I got a skin condition. I can't wear shirts all the time. Ooh, yeah, it's a thing. I get this weird rash breakout thing. But I also said I'm almost 50 and I don't care. Yeah, man. But I do appreciate the comment. Like I said, if you want to throw some hate and some shade my way, I'm here for it. I'm here for the smoke. Get in there. Plus, yeah, I'm almost 50. And I've tried real hard to keep this body in shape. Why not? I'm going to let you see it. Plus, I'm more comfortable this way. And I never wear a shirt. So it would be less authentic of me to be on camera with a cover. I'm trying to pop the top. We convertible. Sun's out, guns out. Let's go. All right, that's all. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Like I said, I'm about to hit the gym, get some nutrition in my body, and stay shirtless. Ooh, yeah. Shirtless savage. I'm going to go ahead and do my sign off. You know I like to say it. Spread your love. Share your knowledge. And you will find yourself automatically taking your day. Small little wins, little something to put in there. And, knowledge, love, those are real good things to be a part of. All right, Dick's gonna dip. I'll see you on the flip. And then Monday, I've got stuff going on in my apartment with the actual office. They're coming in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to shoot a video. And if I do shoot a video, since I don't edit, I may have to get up and go deal with this thing. And I might just record it, I don't know. We'll see. But keep that in mind if something happens on Monday and Either way, I love you guys. Let's go ahead and play myself out with some music, because that's what we do. Here we go. Love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. May you shine bright, well into the night. Let's go.